Just a bit of background on this one. Most of my life I've been working in IT, so I'm not very practical. As a matter of fact, at one particular stage in my life, I'd see a hammer on the ground and jump up on the table and start screaming. So that's how practical I am, but we do have to learn these things. So our car battery did go dead, so we had to take the battery out of the caravan, and we bought some nice new jumper leads, and we went through the process of starting the battery with jumper leads, and it's all fairly new to me, but it worked out very well. Because we camp, I suppose you can say off-grid, we rarely camp in a caravan park, so we do need 240 volts from time to time. And just because you camp off-grid, it doesn't mean that you can't have a lot of the convenience you've got at home. So just have a look at this. This is a 1500 watt power inverter. And I'll just give you a quick look at how it's connected up. Now what happens here, of course, is that we've got it connected to our battery. Now that battery is a 100 amp deep cycle battery, and we connect the cables, negative and positive, from the inverter straight to the battery. And that turns 12 volts into 240 volts. Very, very handy bit of kit. So once you've hooked it up to your battery, I've got the inverter out just to show you guys how it all works. Once it's switched on, you've got 240 volts coming out of that plug there, and so you can either plug stuff directly into the inverter, but in our case we plug the electrical cable in, and we bring it around here and we plug it into our 240 volt outlet, which all caravans have, and everything inside works on 240. You got all your lights, odds and ends like that, microwave, and yeah, you can carry on as per normal. You just got to watch your amp hours on the battery, make sure it doesn't drop below a certain rate, and yeah, call them stabilizer bars for towing. As you can see, I've got two on either side. One thing you have to keep in mind is that if you get yourself, if you're going down a steep ramp onto a ferry or a driveway or whatever, when you get to the bottom of the ramp and you've got these things on, if you get that into a V configuration, you can and probably will do very serious damage to either the caravan or the towing apparatus you've got on your caravan. So sometimes it's best, if you get into that position, you're better off just taking those bars off, getting yourself onto the ferry or down the driveway or whatever, and rehook them back on again. And by a V configuration, I mean that if you're going down a steep driveway like that, or you're getting onto a ferry, you'll reach the bottom, the car starts to level out like that, and there's your V configuration. You're going to have serious issues with those sway bars staying in one place. You'll hear a lot of creaking, grinding, and like I say, serious damage can very well be done. So pop that.